Horse plenty owner, stallion that acquitted himself very well in the cutting of Chopin. The sire, Pepinic's master, a celebrated Canadian cutting horse champion himself, one of the leading sires, if not the leading sire, of cow horses and cutting horses at the Canadian Supreme. Here's a horse that's got a great lineage and a tremendous background. Let's watch Lot 3, Mighty Pepinic. Now you and I are starting to get an appreciation now of the requirements of the pattern here. To demonstrate that these horses will be a great asset, not just to a ranch, but how about if you were a horse owner that just wanted a really safe, solid, recreational riding horse? These ranch horses would be that plus more. The ability to handle a cow, whether maybe you got invited to your neighbors to help out move some cow-calf pairs, gather some yearlings in the fall. If you owned a horse like this, you would be on the top of the invitation list. This young horse, probably one of the youngest, if not the youngest horse in the competition. You might wonder to yourself, well, gee, I wonder how much experience he's got. Well, I'll guarantee you, this horse will have lots of experience. The cowboy up in the saddle knows his way not only around a performance arena, but he well knows his way around a big ranching operation. This gentleman calved out over 325 head of cows, mother cows here this spring. Runs lots of cattle on grass, and he's done it all his life. He knows how to make a good horse, and he's certainly ridden a lot of these good horses. 2 times this man has ridden Canada's greatest horseman. The Cow Horse Award, the Canadian Halls. Interesting to note as we comment on the fact that he's ridden 2 of Canada's greatest cow horses. Both those horses have been Pepinic's masters. Watch the way this horse wears the bridle. Watch and evaluate the stops and the turns along with the judges. Now for this part of the competition, it's our judges' opinion that is most valued. They mark the cards. They determine the placings. But you and I are making a pick of which might be the horse that we might like to be the bidder on and the proud new owners of. So your opinion is going to count a lot when we come to the sale block. Well, now that we've had an opportunity to see the rein work for Mighty Pepinic lot number 3, now we watch the all-important cow work. This is where cow sense and cow savvy of the horse really come to the forefront. Now each of these cows that comes out is going to have its own personality. This mock-faced cow, not a real cooperative cow indeed. But you can see that this horse at only 4 years old is pretty cow-savvy and pretty gritty. It's willing to go out there and really stop and turn and take control of this cow. And once that tough work is done, you'll see how this horse, like our previous entries, idles down. It's all about having a good mind, economy of effort for the horse. Now, cowboy builds a loop. Now we'll watch the position the horse goes to and the opportunity this cowboy has to put a loop on this cow critter. There's a good kind of a ranch loop, stuck it on him. Stop that heifer just like that, all in a day's work. How about that? Nicely done, Lynn Christensen. As we watch that horse complete the roping, we also watch, and the judges as well, watch very carefully as that heifer goes out the gate. Watch how that horse tracks up and rates the speed of the cow. Now here, when we take ranch maneuvers and put them into a performance arena, we can't really show you how a horse might drag a calf to the fire. But it's pretty obvious here. This horse doesn't mind being kind of tangled up. See how that rope tightens around his hindquarters? Completely confident, completely comfortable with that. And I venture to say that this horse has drugged probably more than tens, maybe hundreds of calves to the fire, and he's only 4 years old. A big asset in your branding pen. Looks like a plus asset when you're roping outside as well. Able to move back, and of course Clint's a veteran competitor. He's making good use of his time with only the gate and the trailer to go. He's thinking, you know, he says, he heard me say before, not a cloud in the sky, he says. I won't need this slicker, but the judges might want to know if I could actually change clothes. Look at this. Dallies his reins to the horn. This horse is rock solid, mentally and physically, isn't he? Good thing that cowboy remembered about that slicker, isn't it? Now we'll let him go to the gate. Well, we were going to tell him he had all kinds of time to finish, which he does. But he would have had ample time without the slicker. Good thing he went back. Now here you see backing through the gate. Not once has he relinquished control of that gate. Good stockman. He never let any cattle out as he maneuvered through the gate. Now I know that this man's from back in Saskatchewan, and I darn sure know that he didn't ride all the way here, so I got a suspicion this horse is going to load in his trailer. But you know what? It's a new trailer to every one of these horses. You notice it's very appropriately decorated. Look at that. How about that, huh? Just showed him the open trailer and said, okay, buddy, go on in there. Wouldn't that be a pleasure in early morning before you start work or at the end of a long ranch day for a horse to just step up into the trailer? Well, he's back out of the trailer. Clint Christensen, mighty Pepinic, thank you.